And we're back under green.
And he just backed that lineup, that outside lineup, because he spun his tires, hot tires, pick up a lot of debris. He just spun the heck out of them, and that's going to hurt him. And Greg Biffle's not happy about it either.
Papis is second. Todd Bodine is 13th. Joe Nemechek 17th.
I think Reed Sorensen's problems just got worse. He is running real slow at the bottom of turn 1 and 2 in that 32 car. Look at Boyer in that 33 car, 4 wide at one point down the back straightaway.
Does business pick up when we only have 3 or 4 laps to go here? It gets real serious.
Well, you're fighting for the second row of the Daytona 500. Look at Biffle way on the outside. He's coming around the whole pack.
Yeah, he was real. You know, he was right on Pappis's rear bumper. Papis didn't go. That backed him up, and that's a shame because Greg had a really fast car.
Oh, Jimmie Johnson comes down to slice across the nose of Clint Boyer's 33.
Well, remember now, Johnson stayed out, so he doesn't have quite as good a tires as these other guys do. He's got his hands full.
3 to go.
And he's got Clint Boyer in that 33 car all the way from last to second in just a little over 20 laps.
Todd Bodine, Max Papis in the transfer spots. Michael McDowell coming with Joe Nemechek.
Oh, boy.
Ooh,
Papis.
Made a little contact there.
Of course, he stayed out too, and he doesn't have tires, and he's getting eaten up.
The player is that 55 car at the top of the racetrack there, Michael McDowell. That's the transfer spot right there, the 55 and the 13.
Count it done.
But right now, Todd Bodine in that 27 car, he is the highest running go-home car. You see him in the black car in the high side, and there goes McDowell to the bottom. He wants the lead of the go-homers.
I got to give a tip of hat that 27 bunch. What a great job to get that car up there, competitive, and got a shot at getting in the Daytona 500.
And for the second time in the last few years, Kirk Shelmerdine has a chance to be the Cinderella story of this year's 500.
And what a great move to put Todd Bodine in the car and get it into the race if he can.
Oops. Here comes Papis on the bottom. There is Shelmerdine looking on.
Now, guys, we're going to be seeing a white flag this time. 1 to go.
Uh-oh, Martin just...
Mark's in trouble. Mark's got problems. White flag.
That's all he needed to see, Larry. He's on the pole for the 500. Get out of town.
I think you're right. I think he felt like it might get a little crazy here on this last lap, and Mark's usually pretty right.
This is going to be a crowded house. Here comes Harvick, right up the back bumper of Jimmie Johnson.
And there goes Kyle Busch in the 18 car. Jump to the high side. He gets blocked. He goes back to the bottom.
Jimmie Johnson doing what a whale of a job he's doing on those tires. Stayed out.
I think Boyer pushed Harvick right by him on the outside through 3 and 4.
Teammates. 2 Chevys helping each other.
Hey, have you ever seen this movie before?
Here comes Harvick.
Don't count Jimmie Johnson
Jimmie
out.
Johnson's fighting back.
It's not
over yet.
Check
Who's
in the air.
Jimmie Johnson. Johnson got it.
I mean,
by inch.
6/1000ths of a second.
That's what I said, an inch.
With no fresh tires on that race car.
Good call, Chad Canals.
Unofficially for the transfer spot.
Way to go! I didn't know it was over. I was still going.
How close do you want it?
Harvick tried to get that side draft off of him.
And he actually sucked Jimmie Johnson around. You can see the back of the car swing around just a tad, but he made it.
Wow. What great camera work. What a finish. Right there.
There's the difference.
Instead of Harvick by inches, it's Johnson by inches. Now, further back at 14th, Michael McDowell. High side is Bodine. Got into the wall. Max Papis makes the pass. Can he hold on for the last transfer spot? Bodine comes back on the outside, but runs out of room. Max Papis is in the Daytona 500.
Oh, you're talking about a happy guy. Wait till you interview him.
But I'm going to tell you what, guys. Michael McDowell in that 55 car unsponsored makes the Daytona 500.
Booty Barker, that's Max Papis' crew chief. Oh, cool hand Luke there.
Steve.
Mike, you'd have thought this 13 team just won the Daytona 500. Max Papis gave all the credit to his spotter, Jason Jarrett. Jason coached him home, told him who he needed to pass and when, and this is an ecstatic race team.
Well,
Jarrett. Now there's a name that knows how to get to victory lane in the 500.
And you got to realize something. This team is a part of Todd Bodine. I mean, I saw Mike. Can't think of the crew chief that on the truck team.
Mike Hillman.
Mike Hillman.
Yes.
Thank you, Larry.
Okay.
I saw him in the pit there getting a big high five.
What's ironic about it, though, the two teams, the two cars that stayed out on their tires, one of them won the race, one of them raced into the race. Max Papis, Booty Barker, Chad Knaus, and Jimmie Johnson.
Let's see what the 55 says about all this.
Michael McDowell.
Checkers, it's top. You're all clear all around. Oh, way to go, baby! Way to go! Woo! Nice work. I knew we could do it. I knew we could do it. Good job. Good changes. We're in the Daytona 500.
Now that's Phil Parsons' car.
That's right.
And
one of two.
One of two.
He and Randy Humphrey have entered here. Dave Blaney's in the other one. And the best thing for Michael McDowell is now he's got a new highlight reel.
Yeah, something.
Instead of that qualifying one from Texas that we kept showing.
Yeah.
You gotta love this format down here during Speed Weeks. That car was 50th fastest, 50th slowest, however you want to put it. As far as qualifying, he's going to race the 500.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Jimmie Johnson's in Gatorade victory lane. Dick Berggren's there.
Well, congratulations. How do you do a thing like that in a backup car with no fresh tires?
The photographers are bummed that I didn't do anything more, but I don't have any of my crew guys here yet. I didn't feel like beating this thing up anymore. You know, being a backup car and all, but just shows we don't build bad race cars. So I'm very proud of everybody. Hendrick Motorsports, the shootout car was very fast today. The call that Chad made to stay out on tires really paid off. It wasn't easy to drive the car that loose. Those guys on new tires behind me had a lot of speed and a lot of energy pushing me. But this low Chevrolet did it, man. I'm way stoked.
Your team is on the way, and this certainly was a team effort. Let's go to Matt Yoakum.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Dick, back at the hospital with two-time Daytona 500 champion Michael Waltrip. Now you are the big